Hopefully you can see those. Get those rods going. I think we can. We might be getting hit on the chicken. Got some big fish rolling down here. All right, we're getting back to our roots. Back to our roots. We're going back to just a small ditch that's loaded with channel cats, the kind of fishing you did when you were a kid. And I started to set the rods up and wait and see if they were going to bite before I went live. Chris Everett, what's up, buddy? We are going old school. Ronnie Moore, hey, what's going on? And I'll definitely have to break out the lights here in a little bit. Rod Fox, hello, welcome in. We'll get a few of y'all in here. I'll tell you what's going on. Down East Tackle, my brother, what's going on? Angler of the Bill, hello. I decided to get away from the, man, there's just been too much pressure lately to be on the river, fish hard. You ain't catching big fish. You ain't doing nothing. And this little trip right here is all about getting back to reality, getting back to just relaxing, man. No pressure to catch a fish or not, but we're hoping we do. Of course, you always do. But the focus here this time, in the title of the video, Grace family, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. Um, we're getting back old school. We're going back old school. If you can see, I am on just a little ditch that drains off of a conservation area, and we're going back small. We're going back with the kind of fishing you did with your grandpa and your dad, and your grandma and your grandma. They all went. Greenwell, what's up, buddy? We're getting back to our roots. Okay, where you go down there. I mean, I used to come here with my dad, my mom, and we had a cane pole. This is where it happened at. This is where we started fishing when I was a kid. 56 years ago, I was born, and I went on my first fishing trip when I was 6. So, good God, 50 years ago, I started out right here on this little creek, ditch, channel, whatever you want to call it. And we decided just to take a break from the, I don't know what, from everything this YouTube just getting crazy now. Hey, Boo Rocka. Everybody's just pressured and running around all crazy and everything. Lisa Elliott, hello. So we decided to come out here. We're going to sit back and relax. We got 3 rods out. First rod, I told you, we're going old school. We're going back to when you were a kid. First rod has worms on it. That's right, night crawlers. Second rod, I've got some bait shrimp thrown on there. And the third rod has got a little piece of chicken on it. But I used to catch channel cats in here just as fast as you can throw the rod out. It has had a lot of pressure on it. Brian Williams, hello. And I saw Amy Evans go by. Hello, Amy. This ditch gets a lot of pressure from people fishing on it. So I don't know how we're going to do. Used to, when I was a kid growing up, you couldn't sit here with more than one rod. It's not that way these days, people. Everybody fishes. And the majority of the people that fish spots like this, they come to take the fish out of here. They're not here to throw them back. This is where a lot of the poorer folks go, or this is where people go to catch fish they want to eat. And we may see I would say we might see some deer walking along the other bank and stuff like that. But the chances that happen are pretty slim because I'll never shut up. And as long as I'm talking, you're not going to see them. But normally I used to sit here. I'd come down here by myself and I'd sit in a chair and just kick back and watch that other bank over there where you see it. And I'd sit here and just be quiet and relax by myself. And deer will walk down, get them a drink, and they'll walk along the bank back and forth. And it is, without a doubt, one of the most peaceful and enjoyable ways that you can go fishing. You see all kinds of nature and everything. It's it's one of my favorite things to do, to get away from everything. This is truly getting away from it right here. And hopefully we catch a fish. We're shooting for it. Patch the Sinclair, what's up? Hello. There's usually a lot of geese flying around here too. I've got all my rods stowed out. Um, they're right off the bank on the other side. I cast it all the way across the other side, and they're about 4 feet off the bank. If we don't get a bite for too long, we'll either reel them in a little bit and get them center of the channel where it's a little deeper, or we may cast further downstream to there's a deeper hole down that way that I could reach from sitting right here. Actually, the hardest part about fishing this spot when I was a kid, Avid, hello, was, I don't know if you can see it or not, but this bank is pretty much straight up and down, about, I don't know, 20, 25 feet down, straight down, and it is slick gumbo mud, which means, I'll break that stick off, which means if you hook a fish, you got no choice but to drag him up the bank. If you try to go down there, you're going to slip and slide and you're going in the water. I guarantee it. Been there, done that. It's one of those deals where you got to kind of pull them up and try to get them back up here. The last time I was here, I was sitting there watching 2 deer across the bank. I mean, I was sitting real still. It wasn't moving. And they were looking right at me. And I was sitting there thinking, good God, man, those deer see me. They see me. And I was sitting there just as still as I could be. And they kept bobbing their heads and stomping. And by that time, I heard something behind me. I turned around and looked, and there was another deer standing over my shoulder. They were looking at him. Scared the crap out of me. Okay. We may have to relocate those rods in different sections of this water right here. I've never caught, I know there's no blue cats in this water. That's an absolute. I've never caught a flathead right here. I have caught them on the main river that's connected to this. And so has Richard Cluck. But it's way downstream on the main river. This is just a tributary that comes off the river. We are nowhere near the Mississippi River. When we got up and left the house, we went the opposite direction of Mississippi. This is nowhere near the Mississippi. I just thought I'd come out here and hang out for a little bit and relax and let you guys come along if you want to. If you want to hang out, you can. And we might catch fish. If we get a bite here and it starts acting like something's going to happen, we'll set some lights up and keep going. And we have some bait options too. In a spot like this, we may actually pull out the old Walmart bait. That's right. Some of that power bait. And we've got some Pro Cat bait. We may put some of that out and see what's going on there. In places like this, that's where it will work. You'll actually catch fish on that type of bait here. But like I said, this spot does get a lot of pressure from a lot of fishermen. And I'm going to say 95%, 95% of the fish caught here wind up going home with somebody. But they are in here. They come off the main river down there. Let me show you. It's a long old channel way down there. And right about in there, it connects to the main river. The St. Francis River, to be exact. The St. Francis River near Otter Slough Conservation Area. Man, there's a deep hole down there, and they are really rolling. We may have to move the rods down about 40 yards. Because right here where this, I'll show you. Right there where that opens up real wide right there, that is a scooped out big spot with a deep, deep hole right there. And I'm almost betting you they're not in this narrow pass here. They're probably piled up in that deep hole right there, right on that little curve in that river. Don R, hey buddy, I'm doing your kind of fishing, bud. We're trying to catch some channel cats. And we're doing it, like I said, Titleist, old school, getting back to basics. Lisa Elliott, Don R, Anglerville, Catch the Sinclair. I don't think I've missed anybody. We're not out to impress tonight. We're out to have a relaxing time and enjoy ourselves. Maybe bring somebody up, talk whilst we do it. Totally up to you. I'm good with it either way. Because I'm here to chill out and not worry about the pressures of the tournament coming up or any of that crap. I got something wiggling that chicken line. The line, because we're so high up, the line droops down. No, is he going to? So I'm not sure. I've never used circle hooks here on this particular, because we're way up high and our line droops down going to where it's stowed out at. And you watch the line and it'll pull the sag out of it and pull tight. That's when you know a fish is getting hard, and then the rod bends. And I know there's several other people live right now, so I don't expect a lot. I actually started to just not go live, just record this, and then take the parts out where you catch fish and make a production video. And I may still yet do that. We'll hang around for a little while. If it looks like nobody has any interest, we'll do that. But it's almost the perfect time. There's something about the fish right here that right when that sun gets down behind them trees, they'll light it up. They'll come alive. But I need to make up my mind now if I'm going to move further down and try to throw to that spot way down there, or if we're going to wait it out right here. I definitely want to try some of those power baits tonight. Like I said, this is a spot to do it right here because they will eat them. Yeah, I'm starting to get where I can see those rods in the background. So, instrument, I was ready to throw tail. Is a good weird. Well, I guess that's all. I guess that's good, Don. I'm happy for you that your arm is feeling a good weird. I guess that's a lot better than it hurting. And there comes some ducks swimming down the creek. Trying to see if there's footprints from. I don't think anybody else has been down here in a while. There come the ducks. We ain't too worried about that. Johnny Small Pepper, what's up, buddy? I don't know if you can see them ducks. They're just past the rods down there, right about in there somewhere. Right in there. Maybe mallards, I'm not sure. We'll give it about 15 minutes. If we don't get a bite or catch a fish, we're going to reel in and recast further out because I've got fish jumping like crazy down there. We may relocate these rods further down. That might be the thing to do. Jay Fox, what's up, buddy? Those aren't mallards. What the heck are those? It's some snake bird, whatever they are, that dive down and eat fish. I hope they don't go down and grab my hook, eat my shrimp or my stuff like that. And this is a really good summertime spot. Never fished here this early in the year. Ducks hanging out right in front of me. We got something pulling on the chicken line. We'll see. Stupid duck is sitting right over the top of my line. I mean, right on top of it. We may hook a duck. He just standing right there. First mosquito of the year. Already biting. First mosquito. Isn't that wonderful? Nine people watching me right now. You never know what's going to happen in a spot like this. I've actually caught bigger channel cat in spots like this than I have on the backwaters of the Mississippi. You just got to find that special spot, that hole where they're at. And we may. Man, I'm really thinking we need to be in that deep hole right down there. I'm thinking that's it right there. We may. Let's do that. We're going to reel these rods up, turn around. Hey, Mark, what's going on? We're going old school, man. We're hitting a ditch like you did, but like I tell everybody, when your dad and your grandpa used to take you fishing, this is where he took you. Spots like this. No pressure. Nobody freaking out. Steve Mosley, hello. It's a relaxing time. Capri 82. But I definitely think we need to turn around and hit that deep hole over there. I need to quit talking about it and just do it. So let's move the camera down here first. Good God, look at all those fish taking off from the bank. Look at that. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. I just scared the crap out of them. And they took off from the bank. Fish are rolling out there. They are freaking rolling. Oh, we definitely got to set up. Sorry, y'all. I dropped y'all. How do I get back? Mm. Mm. Come on. Check, check, check. Mm. Mm. Oh, let me get back into it. Okay, we may have to leave the. All right, well, we may have to leave the camera right here because
Because
apparently when
apparently
I
when I
move,
move,
there. Did I get that fixed? Nope. I'm talking to myself. Dadgum. All right. Well, figure out how. Did I get it in? Nope. I, I still hear myself. How do I take myself out? Okay. There. Nope. Apparently, I've got myself as a guest. Good God. Is it repeating? Because I'm hearing myself twice. Yeah, but am I saying everything twice? Because apparently I've opened up another link to YouTube. Well, that's going to drive me crazy because everything I say, I'm going to say twice. But if you guys can deal with it, I will. Personally, it sucks. All right, let's make this setup again. I'm going to see if I lose signal here. Okay. That's driving me back that crazy because I'm hearing myself talk twice. I'm going to move the rod down. If I can't fix that, I'm gonna shut it down again. I don't know how the fish in the bank if I catch. They're gonna slide down the dip. I tell you, it must slick. That is straight down. Let's grab the other thing. I may have to leave and come back to fix that. 'Cause everything I say, I'm so damaged. And it's really driving me nuts. Oh, Lord. How do I take myself off here? I got myself on here. I don't know how I did it, but I've got myself on here as a guest. And I'm waiting in the basement. We'll see how close to the camera. Let's do a couple rods up there. Let's get them on the rod. No, I just gonna kill me with this. Oh man. I was gonna get frog, but I'm gonna let go. All right, that's the first. This is the shrimp. Man, I got huge fish boiling. I think this is the deep side right here where I need to be fishing. Ooh, almost a little bit. Almost too far. There's something here in my hunter. I found a long. That's not off to a good start. I got I think I did. Did I get everything back? Yeah. Everything's okay. We can live with that. All right, let's see back with that rod. We'll bring another rod down. Man, it's dropping back here really easy. That's how I'm going to I'm going to get this, start getting the lights to them. Let me get that one better now. And what do we put on that road? Just so you smell a big that one. Yeah. Let's see. I get this all set up. I'm gonna try to fix this. I've got an echo because I've got myself on my own show. And pull it head off there. Don't need it. Like that. Leave it on. We'll pull it back in pretty much the same spot where I just got because there's a log hole here, and that means it's the catfish. Pretty close. Almost the same spot. But this time going to land just like that. We'll throw it back on top. Now, if I've got my sources of gas down in here, apparently, and I've got to figure out how to get myself out of there because I'm hating him. Big Slim 91. How in the do I get myself out of here? Guess we have to go. And we'll have to decide if we're going to get the lights down here or not. Well, I got a little one up top here, but it's not there. The basement. How do I do that, Dave Avid? How do I kick myself out of the basement? Because it's not showing again. So click on guest, it shows me on there twice. So if I open up guest, it's got the picture of me and it's got the picture that's got like I've got my camera on or off. I don't know. This is frustrating. I came here to relax, not stress out. Okay. I'm in the basement. It shows me and it shows Danny Stone with a D in the middle of it. I kicked myself out. The wrong me. Let me try again. I don't know. Just live with Dominic Hollis. What's up? Because if you guys can't hear it, only I can, then I'll just have to deal with it. No big deal. Well, I tried to kick the other one out. It won't. It when I clicked on the one that's got my picture on it, that's talking, it says removed from stream. When I tap the other one, it doesn't say that. You've noticed spots like this. It'll set up and the fish will be flopping 30, 40 yards down. You move down 30 or 40 yards and they flop 30 or 40 more yards down. And now they're laying out in front of me where I had my line stayed while ago. So we're not moving them. They can stay there. Okay. Well, if you guys don't hear that though, then I'll live with it. But what's happening to me right now is when I say something, a half a second later, it comes out of my speaker. What I said. It may actually be too early to fish in this spot here because a, a lot of times I move up from the main river into this in the summer. I don't know. Mike Stokes, what's up, buddy? If it becomes too stressful for me, I'll just shut this down and hit record, and you'll see it later. Hey, Susquehanna stand. Susquehanna stand. Man, I got mosquitoes biting me. Way too early for that. I don't know how I dropped that phone and hit a button and added myself to the stream somehow. I don't know how I did it. Don't know. I think I'll go ahead and get the ride. We're gonna sit here for a while, no matter what. Right now, you guys can see the rod better than I can. John Boy, what's up? Try to get rid of myself one more time. Hold on. Now there's the other me that I gotta get rid of. I don't know how I did that. I dropped the phone when I picked it up. It put another me on there. Don't know how I did that. Now I got rid of me anyway. I just took out the echo. I don't know what's going on. This is a new phone holder. It does not work. Oh, I know why it's not working. I know why the phone holder's not working. Good God. Sure. And Lance, I did that. I clicked on the picture and said kick the stream, and I did, and I still got an echo on my end. But if you guys are here, then I'm okay with it. CBA, what's up? I'm just going to listen to myself talk. Yeah, screw it. Now it's on ball there. It says myself okay. Here, game wasn't good enough. I'll let you two fight that out. That's what exactly what I'm talking about. I I come here to get all the crap off my mind. Tournament, uh, people arguing, fussing, whatever. But I mean, they ain't been arguing, fussing. It's just that sometimes the picking at each other sometimes just gets a little bit too much. So today we're just going fishing. That's it. We're just going fishing. No trophy, just bragging rights, buddy. Yeah, mosquitoes are bad here. I'm already getting swarmed by them. If I fire up them lights, it's going to be way worse. What's the temperature right now? I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I can't believe I can get scared of me. Enough of that. It don't feel like somebody, Ryan. I'd say low 50s to high 50s, probably, right now, where I'm sitting right now. This may not be a very long live stream. We'll hang out for a little bit. Yeah, them dog nuts are swarming around the back of my head, too, if y'all know what them are. Yeah, I'm down here in the swamp, so it's a little cooler, for sure. And them ducks are right on top of my mind right now. Now, the most dangerous thing about fishing right here, right now, there's two things that's dangerous. One is slipping down that muddy bank, which is gumbo mud, and you can't get back up. But the most dangerous thing is these weeds right here in front of me. Okay, underneath them, There's stobs sticking up where beavers have chewed off and left just the parts of a tree sticking up, just like a spear. If you slip in this mud and land on it, it's sticking right through you and killing you. Michael Williams, hello. I hear a buggy or something coming. I don't think this is that boulder. This is a conservation area. And whoever pulled up. How you doing? Man, I haven't had the first bite yet. I got worm, shrimp, and chicken on there. Used to, this is a really hot spot, but it's usually later in the year. I'm a little early for them right now. I think most of them are still down on the main channel. I got feedback on my live stream, so I'm getting echo from it. Yeah. Well, I've been doing pretty good on the Mississippi River, and I thought, well, I don't live that far from here. I just thought driving all the way over there. So I thought we'd pop on today and drop a few lines in the water. No, it's bad right now. Real bad. It's dropping fast, guys. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, you know where the observation deck is for the pneumatic that you walk out on? Well, it's something about it. The big observation deck on Fifth, where people go out there and look over. Yep. Yep. Well, upstream from that. When you put in the boat ramp, it's upstream right there. You park on the road and walk out there, a big lollipop shaped thing, and they go out there and stand way above the river and out to those telescope things. And the water's way up to the support land on that, and normally way down. Well, it's dropping really quick though. It's dropped probably 5 or 6 feet in the last 2 days. But she's got a long way to go before she's where I want to be. You, you need to check the thermometer in? Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a water tank out here. Well, I caught some flathead off the main river, not many, but mostly chemical. Yeah. Yep. Well, my biggest chemical off Mississippi is 19 3/4 pounds. Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, it's good talking to you. He says too early to catch anything here. I ain't like that when the game warden comes up and
He says
asks
too,
me,
too
"You want to see
early.
my permit?" He goes, "Nah." He said, "No, I ain't thinking about it."
Hey, Danny.
Hey,
Sorry
he
you
just told me they haven't been catching. He said they haven't been catching anything right here. He says too early.
the water's too dirty.
He said it's too early.
Oh, I don't see why you wouldn't catch anything there.
Well, I fish this spot in the summer, and most of the time, that's when you do the best here because the main river is way down there. It's where that being that's dumping into the St. Francis River. Okay, and it's way deeper than this, and most of the fish are hanging down there where that dump is. But I'm seeing a lot of fish flopping out here, and I don't think it's gar because they're not tailing. You know,
No,
the gar every now and then you see their tail come in the water and come in when they're both for top. I'm not seeing that. I'm just seeing them kind of bowl and roll.
here's the way I see it. If you got fish jumping in there, you got
Yeah,
fish using that for a highway,
yeah,
for a food highway. So you got all kinds of fish coming up in there feeding, whether it be carp, suckers, bait fish,
yeah.
catfish, stripers, whatever. They're going up and down that creek looking for food. So you're going to find something to bite.
Well, they're not eating anything I'm throwing out there.
Hey, you got to remember, catfish, this is about almost a prime time for catfish to start biting,
Yeah, I know.
whether it be deep or shallow. I like this time of night fishing and early morning bites, even though I can catch them in the daytime too.
Yeah,
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday I'm going to go up to Horseshoe where the flatheads and channels are.
yeah. In the summertime, this spot right here at night when it's really hot, and you're sitting there just sweating. This spot here is just fire for channel cam.
Oh yeah, I bet you it is. But when the river goes down in New Athens, when Kaskaskia goes down and the Mississippi goes back down, I won't go back down in Mississippi. I'm going to start hunting for giants again. I target the giants. That's why I
Well,
don't catch a lot of small ones.
yeah. Well, this area here closes at 10 o'clock my time, and it's 11 after 7 now.
Wow, that closes at 10.
Yeah, but they'll let me stay out here because usually it's like that game warden just stopped and checked on me. And he knows what I'm doing because they don't actually close the gate. It's just got signs up that says area closed at 10. But they stopped and talked to me before. They said, "Man, as long as you're here fishing and you don't have any rifles or anything in the truck," he said, "Stay all night if you want." He said, "Care less."
Yeah, that's way the ways like at Horseshoe Lake. They don't chase out the hunt the fishermen, but the
Yeah,
people that go in there and do their nasty stuff and just sit there and hang out and cause trouble, they kick them out.
yeah. If he
They,
comes down and talks to you and he knows that you're okay, they'll tell you don't worry about that time limit. Because they've got gates on here, but they don't close them at night.
right. That's the same way it is at Frank Holton too.
Yeah.
That has
Well, I have seen them.
flatheads in there as well, but they don't never close the gates.
Well, I have seen them pull up, and there'll be people parked along the side of the road, just sitting in the car doing, use most time doing drugs. And if the skateboard pulls up and they're sitting there, he'll ask them, "Are you fishing?" And they say no. He said, "Well, then you need to move along. You need to get on out of here.
Yep. Which
Because if
I'm
you're
glad.
not fishing, there's really no reason for you to be out here at night."
No, they're just looking to cause trouble.
Yeah,
And I'm glad I was able to finally get Frank Holt cleaned up with fishing game and the state police coming out there to start chasing off the riprap.
yeah.
Me and several other fishermen was pushing for that to happen. Them doing their drugs and their sexual innuendos, jumping from car to car.
Yeah.
And
Well, if
crack.
you go down this road right here, there's a little campsite where you can either tent camp or we actually pulled our camper in there before. But just past that road, there's a dead end road that goes down to the river, and that's where all the kids were hanging out late at night, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, doing dope and stuff. So they absolutely closed that road past that campsite. They don't even want you down there.
Oh wow.
But me and my wife will camp there in the tent for, and they'll come driving by in the car, throwing beer balls out the window and throwing them at the tent and stuff. So they're trying to crack down on that.
Hello, A1 Fishing, Dallas.
Yeah, I don't know what I did a while ago. I dropped my phone when I picked it up. It it added me to the live stream again. So now every
Yeah,
time I say something, it's
I,
saying it twice.
I found out if you jar the phone and you hit your thumb just right, it'll bring up a second camera.
Well,
Because
it did.
the new StreamYard, you can add a second camera on your stream, either on the same screen or through another screen.
Yeah. Well, that's apparently what I've done.
Hello, first time fishing adventures.
Man, I've always been able to throw worms out here and catch fish. Like I said, this is the earliest I've ever tried to fish here. The water temperature's still cold here.
I know that's about like a cast here for me. I wouldn't fish it until April, but I know
Yeah.
there's big cats in there.
Yeah, this spot here will probably be all right. Come mid-April.
Kaskaskia won't touch it till around April,
Yeah.
but I know what's in that. I know what's in that river. There's no limits on cats or any other game fish except for saugeye, walleye, and bass.
Yeah.
Those are only limits they have in that river.
Yeah. First time fishing adventures. What's up, buddy? I watched you earlier today. A1 Fishing Family. Well, I've got to decide if I want to set up light and see if these fish will start biting after dark, or if I want to mess with all that. I don't know if I want to mess with all of it or not.
I'm just glad I can be fishing through you right now.
Yeah, well, it's definitely fishing. It's not catching.
Hey, that's part. Hey, that's part of fishing. We're not guaranteed fish when we go fishing. I've learned that one.
Well, the main thing I want to do today is come over here and start a live stream and make sure that I can get signal here. That was a big thing. Now I know I'll be able to fish this spot all through the summer, and we'll be able to live stream from here, no problem.
This ain't your honey hole that you're going to be going for next month, is it?
No, no. It's a backup hunting hole.
That's good.
No, no, no. It is nowhere near my honey hole. It's not far from here, though.
I'm sure it's within 5 or 10 miles of there.
Oh, we're getting hit on the phone.
Yeah, I thought about pulling out my 18-foot out of retirement
Yeah.
as soon as I get a reel for it. I found
See,
a
I've
nice.
never used circle hooks here either. Normally, we use J hooks here, and when they bite, you have to set the hook on them. So I've never tried J hooks here
Oh wow.
because they got a kind of a different bite here. They're not as aggressive. And a lot of times you'll have to set the hook on 'em. And of course, with the circle hooks, you're not going to be doing that. But since
Oh,
we
yeah.
didn't get one good bite, we'll probably set up the light. And that hit on the worm. So if nothing else, we'll bait up the other rod with worm and see if we can't pick things up a bit. I'll find out what they're hitting on, and then we'll put all the rods to that.
You know, that creek could be full of mud puppies.
It could be. There's a lot of carp and grass carp in here. Common carp and grass carp.
Right.
There's some huge grass carp in here.
If you find grass carp, you might find yellow bellies.
I've never caught one of them out here. Never caught one of them.
I'm sure they're in there.
Yeah, we're getting good on the line. Hopefully he'll catch it.
I was talking to fishing game, not fishing game, but the biologist the other day for St. Clair County. He says normally where you find your channels, you'll find a good population in the yellow bellies.
Yeah.
But where you find flatheads, your yellow belly population will drop severely. All
Well, I
because
know for a fact there's no blues in here. There are flatheads in here.
that makes sense. Because that would make a good hatchery for them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's log piles everywhere out there, stuck in the trees. Especially if you get on the bank over there where I throw that right now, I've actually shoot right into a log pile. But that's the one that's got shrimp on it.
Well, I got plenty of bluegills stocked up right now.
Yeah, he's steady pecking on that worm right now.
That could be a baby channel cat.
It could be. And it could be a carp. I'll catch a lot of carp too.
Well, carp is good bait anyway, which you already know that.
Well, these are common carp, and I don't like using them. I like the Asian carp.
I love using the Asian carp.
I do too. It's my favorite. If I use carp, that's the one I'm going with.
Asian carp and big head carp are the two carps I like using the best.
Yep, absolutely.
But if I catch me a small red horse sucker about 10, 11 inches, I'll put him on a circle hook hole out there for a flathead.
Yeah. Well, see, when I was going fishing to the river yesterday, I took off all this work, and I stopped at a little creek on the way where there was a culvert pipe that washed down the deep hole, and I threw my cast net in there, and I got me about a dozen moon eye out of there. And the only fish I caught last night that blew on Mississippi River was on the moon eye.
Wow.
I had skipjack out, shrimp, chicken, cut carp, trying to think what else I had out there. And even used to be a power bait. The only fish I caught was on moon eye.
Since I started going after big cats, I have not used power baits, blood baits, or chicken.
Oh, they're good right here for these small channel cats. I mean, not right now. It's a long time of year for them. But we might throw some on there and see, though.
I've got to believe I'll prep for my fishing trips during the week by going after bluegill, shad, and skipjack a couple hours in the morning after I get off work. Then when the weekend comes, I can just take the bait I have and take it after and go after them.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna at least go grab my power pack. I may bring the generator down and run a light on those poles. But let me go grab the power pack real quick.
All right. How's everybody doing in chat tonight? So what's everybody doing tonight? Come on, fishy, 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 fishy. Bite that hook. Hey, Dennis, what's for dinner? Annette, how you doing? He'll be right back. He wanted to go get a power pack for the phone and the generator with lights so he can light up the rods. Hey, Dallas. Don R, how you doing? That's good, Don. How's your injuries doing? Are you getting better? I really want to see you in this tournament next month. That's good, Don. Yeah, he got his audio problem fixed. He had to kick out his double.
Shit like the ones are pretty good later.
I see the bottom half of the rods are lit up.
Let me
You got the bottom half of the rods are lit up. Can you back the light up about a foot? There you go.
they do it for your bill to see.
You see all the rods now.
Okay, good.
Because when you had it close, you could only see half the front one, half the
Okay.
first one. Now is Betty out there now?
No, that is overkill for this little bitty ditch.
Never
Yeah,
know.
she's a river gal. We're
Hey, you
gonna do
never
that
know.
special with Betty, didn't you? Because I got some light that attached to Betty that I got from Tim Scott, epic catfishing.
Right.
Instead of lights attached to Betty, and it'll light her up.
Yeah, I'm going to be ordering some lights from Tim Scott too.
Yep,
We'll
I've
be
already
ordering.
got them specifically for. They're only 84 inches long, and he's gonna try to make me a set for that 16-foot rod. But if I put those out on the tip, they'll work fine for now.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get one to work on a 15-foot rod.
It's manageable.
I know I can make them work for my 12 foots, but my 15 and my 18, if I pull that one out of storage, I'm going to have to figure out how to do that one. But it'd be manageable for the 15 foot if I do it just right.
So far, the only bite we've had has been on night crawler. So we'll give it 2 more minutes, and we'll all run night crawler.
You're starting to crack up, Danny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how many. I've got 3 bars.
There you go. It's better. I think it's just probably StreamYard acting up.
Yeah. Chris Davis, what's up, buddy? Y'all asleep?
Because I'm still reading on these new updates that StreamYard has. And I tell you what, it gets you. It'll get you after a while.
Yeah. I don't know. It's too much crap to be stressed on. Like it's decided to go fishing. Not worried about it.
I'm not worried about it. I just want to be aware of it, so that way when I see it down at the bottom of the screen when I go live, I know what they are and what they do. I like being aware of it.
Well, sometimes everybody gets so worried about YouTube they forget what we're here for. That's fishing.
Right.
I mean, that's the only reason I even got started, just so that I could make videos, people see the fish I catch. And then when I started live streaming, I said, you know what? It's cool. You can go fishing and people hang out with you while you're doing it. That's my sole reason for even messing with YouTube. Period.
Yeah. I know that StreamYard, I mean, not StreamYard, but YouTube on some channels where they have lives, they have the scissors down below the screen. Not lives, but on some people's videos where you can clip out a section from a viewer's point and download it. I've noticed that on some people's videos.
Yeah.
I don't know when they started doing that one. Hey, Chucky Morgan, Chris Davis. Dallas says it looks good on his end now.
Okay. All we got to do is start moving rods.
Yep.
And we're going to go all, I think we're going to go all around a little bit.
Yeah, you got Chris Davis that just came in and Chucky Morgan.
Good people.
Yeah, they are. We got a heck of a catfish community.
Yep. It's all going to get good this year. It's going to get real good.
Yeah, starting this Saturday, I'm going to be having my weekends off again.
Now, I got mosquitoes lighting me up already. And it's cool tonight. So that's what's striking me as well.
I'm just glad to have my weekends off again before someone else gets hurt. or someone else does something stupid at work. Because I know it's going to happen. I'm just waiting for retirement age to come around.
You and me both, buddy.
I'm not too far away, but I'm going to try to push it till 72, 73 if I can.
Nope. I'm getting out 60, 62 at the latest.
Well, for being security, I'm going to try to push it as long as I can. But I might go early, I might not. Depends on how I feel in a couple years.
If they give me early out, I'm going.
I know I'm pushing 60, but I don't feel it or look it, so that's a good thing. But my bad thing is I do a lot of night fishing and bank fishing on the Kaskaskia in Mississippi by myself, which I don't mind. I like it. It's peaceful and it's quiet.
Yeah. I originally planned on fishing tomorrow night, but it's supposed to be storming all day tomorrow night. I just hope it don't mess me up on Saturday.
I've been watching radar lately, and I haven't seen no rain for Friday yet.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're calling for down here.
Well, there's a small. I see a storm coming, but it might be here Friday. But it looks like it's going to be a mixture of rain and snow.
Well, honestly, it's strictly rain.
Yeah, I see rain for us because we're too warm over here. That's what I'm looking at it. But the way these storms have been going, they've been pushing off towards the north.
I'm gonna go grab my headlamp or truck in case this generator runs out of gas because I didn't fill it up, and I don't want to shut it off and throw it now. If it comes out, I'll fill it up again. But I think it's got enough in there to last for a few hours. But I'm gonna grab the headlamp in case something goes out and fall off into the river in the dark.
Not a problem. You be safe out there. You don't fall off in that river because that's how I'm getting out of it.
Working hard and sitting back on my boat fishing.
He's checking bait and casting back out.
What you got?
Uh, I know he's pulling weeds off the bank because that's a steep slope he's on.
Well, the fun part's going to be if we catch the fish is getting him up that bank because I'm throwing over top of a bunch of brush piles down the bank. So it's going to be fun getting the fish up the bank anyway.
Yeah, I understand that one.
Well, I used to have a rope tied up here that I would put around my waist. I would kind of like hop down with that rope, get the fish up, and then climb back up. So I'm straight down. But we're still getting hit on that first draw. While I was based on the 2 up, it was getting tapped on. So hopefully something will happen.
How steep is that bank? How far down is it from the water?
It's about 25 feet straight down. But there's like brush growing out the side of it. There's like limbs piled up. You got to pull the fish up over all that.
I understand that one.
Needless to say, if I go after a fish, I'll probably leave out the phone lane in the stairs in case I go in, which is a good chance I'll go in. But if I get the wrong spot, I'm standing down that bank like a slip side.
At least you know. At least you know there's not really any big fish in there
Right.
that you know of.
Well, the biggest catfish I've ever caught here was probably around 10, 12 pounds. But now I was out here with a buddy of mine last year, and he hooked a 28-pound grass carp. And I had to go down there in the mud with a net to get it.
Right.
And getting down there wasn't that big a deal. It took me forever to get back up that slippery hill.
Oh yeah, that's a bad problem. Is getting up 25-foot embankment that's all mud.
It's slick gumbo.
That's not easy. Now there's some parts of the Kaskaskia where the bank's riprap and it's easy to get up and down or weeds growing on it to where you can get up and down there. But when it's straight mud, no, you ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
Dennis wants to know, is that a river or a creek you're fishing in? Danny?
Do what?
Dennis wants to know, is that a river or a creek you're in?
It's a creek that dumps into a river about a quarter mile down. It dumps into the St. Francis River in southeast Missouri.
Now, how big is the San Francisco River?
It's probably about, I don't know, 80 yards across and wide as fall.
Wow, that's a good cast.
Well, if you look up Lake Wapapello in southeast Missouri, it's when the water coming out of the dam there, That's what forms the St. Francis River downstream.
Okay.
Yeah, it's let off from the lake. It was originally, before they built the dam, dammed up the St. Francis River to create Lake Wappatomo.
Okay. Now, how many hooks do you have worms on, or is it just one?
All three of them right now, because that's all thing they bid on. I just made up for 2 rods and worms. They
Okay.
weren't touching the shrimp, they weren't touching the chicken.
So that when you had the worm on that you reeled in, didn't have anything on it.
No, I reeled in the shrimp rod and the chicken rod. The worm rod still out. It was still hit while I was baiting up the other two.
Okay. I wonder how if they have bluegills in that creek.
Do what?
I was wondering if they have bluegills in that creek.
Oh, yeah, there's big crappie in here, too.
That'll explain why your worms are getting hit.
Could be. But, yeah, you can put a John boat in here and paddle down this creek. And every time you come to a brush pile, you'll jig it with crappie jigs. Yeah, you'll pull out massive crappie and decent sized bluegill.
Hmm. That's nice to know. We have 22 people in here with 38 thumbs up.
I appreciate it, you guys. We're not out to try to impress anybody tonight. We're just chilling out and throwing some rods out.
Throw some rods out, hang out, and chat.
That's it. We're just here to hang out. If a fish bites, that's just bonus.
Oh, hey, you always take a bonus any day of the week.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to turn it down.
Nope.
I haven't been over here this year. And me and my wife, I put a video out the other day. The last video I put up was called Indian Streets and Secret Spots. This is the secret spot that we walked up on. But where we went to, you got to walk a mile through the woods to get to that really good spot. Right now, you get parked on the road, but that's why this here gets a lot of pressure from fishermen.
I'm sure.
Oh, you come here in summertime, and this thing, all these weeds are out of here. They've cleared them out. There's a footpath down, and they walk up and down the bank for a quarter mile.
Wow. My river don't even have footpaths on it. The Mississippi does up by the dam. They do.
Yeah, pretty much all of ours do.
The spots on the Mississippi up by the dams where I fish, they don't have footpaths. It's either a sandbar where the water's down, or a high bank where people have tromped down the grass and everything to make their own path to get to certain spots. Chris Davis says, Danny, your invasion of the turtle videos was hilarious.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm about a quarter mile from that spot where all the turtles were.
I loved that video.
Yep, I'm right down the street from where the turtles were.
That was a good video.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You would need a wheelbarrow to save all them turtles.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. But we finally figured out that they go out there and they dig under the leaves and stuff and hibernate. And all they were doing was coming out and heading back toward the lake.
Right. Coming out of hibernation.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris said he laughed so hard his sides were hurting.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get my wife's Patricia a little more involved this year. I want to try to get her to. She used to go fishing with me all the time. She's a heck of a fisherman, and I want to get her back into it if I can.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, she just lost interest in it. Going with the kids, grandkids, and she has a busy schedule all the time, so she really doesn't. When she's getting time off herself, she likes to sit at home and watch Hallmark. But you guys will get to see a lot of her this year because we're going to be pulling the camper to a whole bunch of different spots that she's always interested in, and we'll be at Trail Pier State Park up the other side of Cape Girardeau. We'll be camping there and fishing a lot there. Of course, everybody knows they're pulling the camper from Missouri all the way to Florida, and we're going to be on the beach live streaming, doing just some of the right off the beach fishing, and way out in the middle, we're going to throw out for sharks and redfish, stuff like that. And it'll be the first time we've live streamed from Florida. We've videoed them, but we've never tried to live.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm
Hello,
going to
Annette.
take you guys to the beach.
Hello, Annette Morgan.
Hey, Annette, I'm going to check that first rock because it's been hit like 4 or 5 times, and he might have pulled that worm up.
Who knows? You may be hooked on it by now.
Well, no bait. Get off.
Could be a sucker out there.
I mean, it's the clay.
That could be too, Dallas. Hey, Chrissy Brown, how you doing?
All right, you still see the rods all right?
We have Chrissy Brown that just came in.
Hey, Chris. Chrissy, did you guys catch anything today?
Yeah, we're thinking he's either suckers or drums still on the worms off that hook.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in here. It could be.
Have you ever tried using drum for bait?
Yeah, and I've never done any good with it.
Neither have I. That's why I figured I'd ask. I thought I'd
Yeah,
just been.
I've tried them. They just don't put off the same amount of scent as a Asian carp or a sucker or a skipjack.
I agree with
Like they
that.
just don't have a whole lot of scent to them.
No, there's just not really much to them. It just rocks in their head.
Yeah, yeah,
That's about all they got going for them.
yeah. I used to hate it. I'd fish with J hook, and they would always swallow it back there and get that hook from behind their rocks, and it took forever to get out of their mouth.
Oh yeah. Hello, Eddie Janigans. How you doing?
I mean, you just almost have to have a hook remover to get down in there and get it off there. Because 9 times out of 10 times you wind up killing them because you can't get that hook out there.
Right. There's red plastic hook removers with the balls on them and a switch on that ball.
Yeah, that's what I carry. The little red one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I carry 2 of those. I got one in each tackle box.
I carry one for my crappie box.
Yeah.
I even use it for the bluegills too.
Well, it's about the only way you can get those hooks out of there when they're that big like that. Without, and still have a chance of the fish survive.
Christy says they just made it home now.
Yeah.
They did have some crappie and bluegills they did catch earlier.
Yeah, Dallas Leland, I agree. Every time I try to go out, I just a no go. I don't think I've ever even had a bite on that.
Eddie Jenigan just came in.
Okay, Eddie didn't catch nothing today. Hey, he's in a really nice spot down there too, because he's in Dyersburg, Tennessee. It's not far from me at all. And where he fishes at on the Mississippi, I'm just on the other side of the bridge from him.
Wow.
Yeah, if I go down to that Dyersburg bridge, I have to drive south. It's about I don't know, 45, 48 minutes to drive there. And that is he's got a really hot spot for flathead right there. But it's a little early for them right now.
Yeah, Buddy Hooks and Hammocks just uploaded a new video.
Who did?
Chris and Telly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I
they were
just
camping this weekend.
Oh, check that out. See what that tent's about. Since I like doing a lot of tent camping. And she says they caught 5 fish. Ernie caught 2.
Cool. I was glad to see them get out. I've been really looking forward to seeing Ernie and Casey do some fishing.
I'm glad they did.
Well, I watched it for a little bit today, but I was at work and got behind on paperwork, so I had to get back into that. But I'll definitely go back and because I think Chrissy caught a bluegill or something. I can't remember. She caught some kind of fish right before I had to get off there.
I think it was a bluegill, a crappie, and I think a white bass. And something else. I don't remember. Hey, Johnny Small Pepper. You get a lot of people coming in here now.
Yeah, there was some other lives going on. I think some of them were shutting down. I know Lee Evans was live, J Dog and Freddie and Big Kip was on there.
Yeah, you got the bait shop that's alive too, so
Oh yeah.
Then Panfish Nation after that.
Oh, they on nine. I thought they were on Monday night.
Panfish Nation goes on after Bait Shop. You're talking about Catfish Weekly.
Yeah.
Catfish Weekly's on Monday.
What time do they come on?
They will be on at 9 o'clock, right after the Bait Shop. Actually, they'll be on as soon as the Bait Shop's over.
Yeah.
I hook set Eddie, but I don't see any videos. Whisker Dreams, hello.
Said he hooks that if he don't see any video. Who said that?
I said I hook set Eddie.
Oh. Oh,
And he
Eddie
did.
Jernigan? Yeah, I don't know if he's getting content up yet or not.
No, there's no content that I've seen.
Well, I'm gonna get with him this year. We're gonna take care of that.
Yeah, hey, let me know when I'll get you and him up on my live one same night, get him introduced to the Catfish family. Danny,
Do what?
let me know when he gets a live out, and we'll get him on my show, and we'll get him introduced out to the Catfish family.
Oh, absolutely.
I love helping new beginners out like that.
Yeah, I want to get Eddie more involved and get him in here and let's get him going.
You remember them two kids we tried to help?
Do what?
You remember them two young kids we tried to help?
Yeah,
Whatever happened to them?
he's texting me right now. They're still around. They're still figuring it out. So what they're doing right now is they're trying to get a bunch of videos made up and get. I told them, I said, man, get your content on there, get your channel, get something where people watch, and then come on and start hanging out with people and have something there for them to go see.
Right. Upload a lot of content, but don't
Yeah.
go pushing for subscribers and try to hit that 1K thinking you're gonna start making money.
Well, you're not seeing much of them right now because they actually won't start fishing until it gets really warm,
Right.
and then you'll start seeing more from them.
Because I haven't seen them do it live in a while. That's why I was wondering what happened to them.
I did one a week or two ago, but it was just him and one of his buddies. There were only two people in the live stream. Was him and his guest, and they were on for like 15 minutes, and nobody would come on the stream, so they just got off there.
Well, if he was live during the day on a weekday, I'm asleep.
Yeah.
So I ain't
Well,
gonna
they
be
still,
there.
got a lot to learn, so they're just kind of playing around with their phones, just two of them, until they get it figured out.
Backlash is live now.
Okay.
I just got a notification from him.
Yeah, and your boy Troy is. I'm scrolling through now. And here's the thing, guys. I don't get offended. I will come on and I will tell you who else is live. And it don't bother me if people leave to go watch them. I understand. Um, I'm not. I'm not one of them people that YouTube is all about. And so I spread the love out all the place with everybody. But yeah, I'm looking at right now. Your boy Troy is live. Uh,
We
Let me
have Catfish Jim that came in and says, "How many cats, Danny?"
see what?
Catfish Jim came in asking you how many fish.
Oh, we ain't got nothing yet.
We got Bugman that just came in. Catfish Terry came in.
Catfish Terry's here?
Yeah.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen him in my life. And I hang out with him pretty much every morning and have coffee. And I'll tell you what, Catfish Terry is a good dude, man.
Oh, I got him hooked up. I've seen some of his lives.
Well,
I got so many
you'll never
subscribers.
you'll never find a more sincere and caring person than Catfish Terry. I'll tell you that.
Right.
I mean, that dude, he's real. He's 100% real.
And after Panfish Nation, we got Jody going live at 10.
Well, what if I'm going to be here very long? What I think I'll do is I'm going to shut down when Catfish Nation comes on, and we'll all go over there. And when they're done, I'll watch it on the telephone. And when they're done, I may hook up with Jody and her split the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Good.
send her a message, and she's live. I'll go on hers, and if she's not, then I'll bring her on mine. But we're all going to leave here from Panfish Nation and go watch that.
All right.
And I want everybody we leave here, you can tell them I sent you, or you can just show up. Don't matter to me. But we'll definitely go watch them. I want to support that channel.
I got the link. I'm going to post it.
Yeah, please do.
And they just went live.
Did they?
Yep.
So Panfish Nation is live right now?
Yes. They just came
Okay.
live.
Then let's all head over there. And after they're done, if Jody doesn't go live, I'll come back live again, okay?
No
But
problem.
let's all go to Panfish Nation because I want to watch that myself.
I got you, brother.
There ain't a lot happening here. So let's all head over there and watch Martin.
I can't wait to get back on the Mississippi River when it goes down.
Yeah, I know it, brother. I'm waiting for it. I've been back over there. I just wanted to get right. All right, y'all. So I'm going to shut this down and we're going to head over and watch Martin.
The areas I go into Mississippi are all flooded out, and I can't get to the river because the trees are in the way.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's load up and saddle up. We'll head to Panfish Nation. I'll see you over there.
See you over there.
Bye.